Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we've got quite an arsenal of cards we're going to have to go through. Some from the mail and then some that I bought the last couple of days. But without further ado, let's get the ball rolling. Today we don't have our nice sunlight that we're used to, so hopefully this artificial light will help. Let's get right to it though. We'll start with our traditional beginner. That is a Dennis Rodman Legends of the Game card. We're getting close to the end of finishing this set. We're just getting to the harder to find players at this point, like your Kobe's and your LeBron. Curry's a little difficult. Yao Ming is actually very difficult. Next, we have an Eric Moulds Houston Texans card, limited to 50. I have, for those of you who have been following along, I have a ton of players, about 15 players that I followed very closely growing up. And since I have an overabundance of Eric Moulds cards with the Bills, I've been starting to get cards from players who were only with the team for like 1 or 2 years. So, for instance, Anquan Bolden with the Lions, that'll be coming in soon. Here we've got Magic Johnson, Legend of the Ball. These aren't limited to anything. I just think it's a very nice set. You can find them pretty cheap from time to time. I'm trying to complete this set. There's maybe like 15 cards, but that's a nice one. These cards definitely don't look as fun without that sunlight coming in, but oh well. We can make do without it. Here we've got Elton Brand. This one's a rookie card. It's from the Topps Gold Label 1999 set, and this one is Class 3. Once I complete all of the football, Class 1, which is done, Class 2 and 3, I'll be probably moving on to basketball. Baseball, I'm done with Class 1, and I'm not sure if I'll even do baseball classes 2 and 3. Next up, I have quite a few of these. We've got an Avery Bradley patch limited to 10. I want to say I honestly have 4 or 5 3-color Bradley patches limited to 10. I don't know why there are so many out there, or if, I mean, it's Avery Bradley. It's not like it's, Kawhi Leonard. I'm wondering if people just get those cards and, like, sell them immediately. But yeah, easy player to be a fan of because I can find his stuff pretty easily and pretty cheap. Next up, we've got 2 Champ Bailey rookies from '99 with the Redskins. These ones I got pretty cheap too, for about $1 each. And I actually just saw a deal. I don't know why I didn't pull the trigger on it, but someone was selling 47 Champ Bailey rookie cards for like, oh boy, I want to say like $10. Here's another card. I'm pretty sure I honestly have like 5 of these, but Randy Moss, this is a Class 2 set. I'm probably about halfway done with Class 2 and maybe like 3/4 of the way done with Class 3. And for those of you that don't know, there are, let's see, 100 players each for each set, each class. Next up, we've got, I want to say this next one is, yes, another Eric Moulds with the Texans. This is a refractor limited to 250. I don't know if I remember if I said this one's limited to 50, this one's limited to 199, and then again, this one's limited to 10. So I'll put the limited ones on the top row here. All right. How do I get this one out? Give me a second. There we go. Maybe. There we go. Okay, so this one I already have actually, but I wanted one that was possibly in a little better condition. This is an Allen Iverson rookie card from, what's the year on this guy? 1997. I should know that from memory. This is also Kobe's rookie year, Steve Nash's rookie year. But I have Nash's rookie card as well, and this is now my second Iverson rookie card. I'm honestly not sure why these rookie cards are so cheap. They're from Topps Stadium Club. I honestly think they're nice cards. I saw Kobe's rookie card with this from the same set going for $40, $43, and I'm honestly, if I find one any cheaper, I might pull the trigger on it because it's Allen Iverson or and Kobe Bryant. They're two rookies that I figured would be a lot more expensive, especially considering this card for Kobe is selling for no less than $120. Next up, we got a funny story with this one. The people I bought it from actually sent it to the wrong address. They had to buy another, and I had to wait till they received it to then have it correctly shipped to me. But they gave me a refund for it. It was only like, not only, this one was $7. I've been trying to complete this set, and Roethlisberger's among the few that are a little more expensive than I would have hoped. But, that's the price you pay sometimes. Next up, I actually, embarrassed to say, I purchased a few of these. I've been keeping track of how much of each set I've completed. Oh my goodness, wrap this thing up. But I must have forgotten to mark this one down, because I now have 3 of them. But nonetheless, it's still a very nice card. It's Barkley's Legends of the Game. I'll put that guy right next to Dennis. In the comments, if you're listening, you can answer this question. Who was a better rebounder between these two, Barkley or Rodman? I'm going to have to say Rodman was a better rebounder. There might not be anyone who was a better rebounder than him. But if we're talking about who's a better player, I think that one's pretty obvious. We're going to have to go with the one that won an MVP award. Here we've got Peyton Manning. This one, just like it says, $15. The most expensive of this set that I've had to buy, with the exception of Tom Brady, who I am definitely waiting to see if I can find one drop below $25, but it's looking like I'm not going to have a choice but to potentially get one for $40. So that'll probably be the last one I pick up. I want to make sure I get Amon Green and Hines Ward first. Those ones, it's not that they're expensive, I just can't find anyone selling those two. Next up, let's see if I can get the tape off of this. Oh my gosh, people can't resist putting their own logos on things. I don't even think I can get this off. Okay, there we go. Take out these little Cheeto-looking things. And bought some of these in bulk, which is a lot more of a money saver when you're doing this set. But we've got 1999 Class 2 and a couple Class 3s. We've got Edgerrin James. Let's see, what year was this from? 99. This was actually James's rookie card. Yeah, so you can see his college statistics on the back. We've got Ricky Williams, also a rookie card. We've got Amos, I've never learned how to pronounce his name, but I think Zario. He was on NFL Street 2, only reason I remember him. Peerless Price, Bills and Falcons receiver. We've got Peyton Manning, his second year. This is his sophomore year. Natrone Means, Vinny Testaverde, Terrence Mathis, Stevie Air McNair, rest in peace, Napoleon Kaufman, Ragib Ismail, that's probably not how you pronounce his name either, Garrison Hurst, Troy Edwards Class 3, Jerome Bettis Class 3, I think these Class 3 are just very nice cards, Corey Dillon, Hall of Fame snub, Skip Hicks, Keenan McCardell, Dorsey Levens, Carl Pickens, Eric Moulds, we know I like him, and then Jamal Anderson. Anderson had a very good season in 98, 1,846 yards. I think a couple years ago, someone else got pretty close to 2,000 without actually getting it, but I know Jim Brown, Jamal Anderson, and Amon Green each had 1,800-yard seasons. They were like the closest ones to get to 2,000 and not get it. But Jamal Anderson, a player not a lot of people have heard of. he had either 3 or 4 1,000-yard seasons. Was an excellent running back. Just didn't quite have the longevity or the consistency that other guys like, Edgerrin James had. Another Anderson to note would be Otis Anderson, another very decent running back from the same time period. Next up, they definitely did not spare any expense wrapping the cards today. Next we have Chad Johnson, before he changed his name to Ocho Cinco. I only have, 3 more players. I'm on green. One of my favorites, Hines Ward and Tom Brady. Oh, and Terrell Owens. Brady is abundant on eBay. He's just ridiculously priced, especially for only being limited to 1,199. It's not like these are limited to 199 like these. But yeah, Chad Johnson was a decent purchase. Wasn't too expensive. Also wasn't cheap though. And we got one more package, and then I'll show you a couple of the pickups I got from the store. Try not to make this video any longer than the last, but we'll see. I mean, look at this. Alright, this is ridiculous. Fit the whole family in there. Oh, yep, there it is, Barkley. Like I said, I purchased 3 of these. If anyone's interested, it's a great card. Otherwise, I'll hang on to them. Definitely not complaining. I'd rather it be Barkley than anyone else. What else? Now we can move on. I'll kind of just fly through these and stop at the limited ones. But we picked up, some of my favorite players. Tony Gonzalez, Jimmy Smith, Fred Taylor. A lot of these Bowman's Best. Fred Taylor and Ricky Williams. Fred Taylor, Corey Dillon, Stephen Davis, Mike Allstott. My Andre Johnson, Anquan Bolden, and then some of those Topps Gold Label from the 2000 series, if I ever decide to do those. I think this is a very nice card. It's got like that double layer, and then the painting on the inside. This is Anquan Bolden. I love these 2008 Upper Deck masterpieces. Eric Dickerson. I was actually wearing this jersey when I made this purchase, so I had to get the Dickerson. And speaking of Dickerson, we got another Dickerson card, limited to $4.99. Picked up an Elton Brand jersey card, not limited, but it was practically free. Fred Taylor and Jimmy Smith, both limited to 1,150. Anquan Bolden, limited to 250. Eric Moulds, limited to 99. Got a lot of limited molds today. And then another set I am completing. I already have some. This isn't all the ones I have, but picked up the rest of the ones that were at that store that I was missing. Made sure not to pick up, any duplicates. But we got Champ Bailey. For me, the most notable card that I picked up because I'm a big Bailey fan. Got a picture with him 2 years ago when he got inducted. Was definitely excited about that. And then another set I'm completing, the 2020 Panini Illusions set. We picked up quite a few. You got Oladipo, all the great players from last year. Teams, it's 2021 right now. Teams are still, for the most part, consistent, with the exception of, Nikola Vucevic. We also grabbed some Panini Revolution cards, and, they've got their Astro, which have the stars on it. They've got... what else? Let's find another one here. Yeah, these ones are all Astro. They've got 4 different sets. The one I'm closest to being done with doesn't have a name, but I'll show you them. Almost completed the whole collection the other day, but these are the regular Panini Revolution. They're very nice, and I got these 10 cents a card on a blowout sale, so I just basically just tore through pretty much everything they have. I was in there for 3 hours grabbing basically as many of each set as I could find. They're only 10 cents, so what the heck. And then the first rookie card from that set, Zion Williamson. I got this one for only $12. It's Zion. I mean, in 10 years, barring any career-ending injuries, I'm sure his rookie card will be worth more than $12. Definitely hope I didn't jinx him, but he's probably the most popular guy under 25 right now. Then we got a couple random cards. I'm a big fan of these Donruss Gridiron Kings. I know Amon Green was in here. I might have passed him up already, but yeah, there's Amon. Alonzo, Chris Webber, Berto Elmar, Bledsoe, Frank Thomas. I don't even know who this guy was. I just thought it was a nice card. Adrian Peterson, Josh Norman, some Karl Malone, more Frank Thomas, more Panini cards. I think Panini's really stepped their game up when it comes to like base sets. But I would certainly hope so, considering the price of packs these days. I, believe it or not, have not bought a pack of cards in probably 10 years. On Wednesday, I was thinking about buying a pack for old time's sake. The cheapest pack I could find was $19.99. So, unless my memory is wrong, I remember packs being like, I don't know, $5 maybe, like an Upper Deck or Topps pack. Maybe it's because Topps, Upper Deck aren't quite as prestigious as, Donruss, Panini, companies like Panini. But I still think anywhere above $10 for a pack of 8 cards is absolutely ridiculous. I understand there's a chance to get, like a Zion Williamson or LaMelo Ball rookie card, but then again, I struggle to even value one of those cards above $10 on its own. So we picked up quite a few hollow foils, refractors, things like that. Some of my favorite players, Anquan, David Robinson, Karl Anthony Towns, Bob Cousy, Isaiah Thomas, Avery Bradley, former Celtics, big Frank Thomas guy, Charles Barkley, a whole bunch of Thomas cards. My first Pistol Pete card. Can't believe I honestly don't have more of him. Pistol Pete's another player from this Legends of the Game set that I cannot find anywhere. Missed out on a Cousy bid. I actually fell asleep when the auction ended. I was kind of bummed about that. But I think at this point I still have 12 more to go. I think that's the same amount I still had to buy last time I made a video. And then here's some I picked up today. I like these Fleer EX cards. I'm hoping maybe I can complete this set when I'm done with the other ones I'm working on. I gotta get back on making those boards I showed in the last video. And then here's some nice Panini Select cards I purchased. We're at the 18-minute mark now, so we'll go ahead and I'll wrap it up with that. That's everything I picked up in the last 3 or 4 days. I'll definitely have some more cards coming in tomorrow. I'll have more coming in Monday and the days after that. But that's everything I have today. If you liked what you saw, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, give some suggestions, answer that Barkley versus Rodman rebounding question just to make things interesting. And then we'll reconvene next time. Thanks, guys.